Hey friends, Mike here. Saturday, September the 28th, in the garden. It's around 8 a.m. It's like 63 degrees. It's beautiful. If we could just only get some rain, that would be even better. We haven't had rain, and there's no rain in the forecast for 10 days, so we're having a water. So Miss Rochelle went to see her mama way south of Austin. So that's going to give me some time here to get the garden ready for fall. So today is basically just weeding, cultivating, and just putting some natural fertilizers. Let me show you. So we decided this year, guys, all over here where the tarps are, we're not going to plant this year, this fall. We're going to let the garden rest. I might go ahead and put some kind of cover crop, maybe some black-eyed peas, or maybe some annual ryegrass. And then we'll till it back in the spring. We're just going to use this side over here, guys. We got to plant some fresh herbs here in the herb garden right here. And then along the fence, we're going to do snow peas. And then over here, we're going to do a bunch of carrots, root veg. And then in the back square garden, way back here, we're going to do cabbages and broccoli and stuff like that, greens. So today, I'm just going to be tilling up this area right here. Just want to show you close up how nice the soil is. We've been working on this soil, guys, for 20 plus years. It's just black gold. It's beautiful. What you doing, Bonesy? Are you helping? Say hello. So it looks great. I'll rake it in. That soil is just beautiful. Compost, horticultural molasses, seaweed, fish emulsion, and then natural like chicken manure. A lot of our herbs have died. Okay, we do have some chives and stuff, but we're gonna redo the herb garden this year. So I'm gonna go ahead and cultivate that, get it all loose and ready to go. That soil looks beautiful. What I'm going to do now is I'm just going to rake it out nice and smooth, because we're going to be planting our root veg, or carrots, beets. We're not going to do turnips. We still have a lot of turnips in our storage, but I'm going to use my jig like I've done in the past, my pattern, and we're going to plant one individual seed in each one. I know it's tedious, but I don't want to have to thin out a bunch of carrots all the time. So what I'm going to basically do is I'm just going to smooth this out, get any other additional weeds out of here, and then I'll show you how I plant the carrots. The birds are singing, they're happy, enjoying this cool weather. And we haven't had any rain, guys, but for the last week or so I've been deep soaking the beds, bringing them back to life, getting that moisture back in the soil, all the little enzymes and things in the soil that feed the plants. Just trying to get it as nice and flat as possible. And we decided to just do half of a fall garden, guys. I'm working full time again. The weather's been dry. We finally got a cool front, you can call it that, low 90s, upper 80s, but nice and cool in the morning, 60s. So we're just gonna do half the garden this fall, and we'll ramp up again in the spring as usual. All right, friends, now the fun part. So we did start seeds this year. They're very leggy. However, I think they're gonna be fine once I get them in the ground. We've got dinosaur kale, mustard greens, collards, lots of collards. We did buy some plants. Sometimes we do that. Brussels sprouts, I want to try it again. The green cauliflower, and then some cabbage. But we're going to be doing a lot of root veg, pretty much carrots. And one of my favorite ones that I've showed you guys before is Uzbek, if I pronounce that right. Uzbek golden. Beautiful carrots, very large, tasty, sweet, and they have a really nice green top. Of course, for the grandkids, we're gonna do the cosmic carrots. Those are fun. Hercules, and we're gonna do purple elite carrot, which is really fun. It's purple on the outside and bright yellow on the inside, and then we're gonna do the Malbec carrot, which is a red carrot, and it's orange in the inside. So we're just gonna have fun, plant a bunch of different root veg. I'll probably do some radishes as well too, and beets. I'm not gonna do turnips. We have tons of turnips that we canned in the pantry. So let's get started and let's do some planting. All right, guys, I've shown you before how I do my root veg. I used to just broadcast and then go out every week and thin and thin and thin, and we would eat the baby carrots, which is a delicacy actually if you think about it. You know, being a chef, I used to order baby carrots when I cooked in restaurants and stuff, but I don't want to do that anymore. I'm getting older, my back hurts, I don't want to be bending down. That's why we're doing the raised bed, the Vegigas. I learned this method from Hollis and Nancy. God bless them, beautiful people, great YouTube channel, so informative. They really take the time to do things right. So check them out, guys. I'll put a link. Hollis and Nancy, we love those folks. But I made a jig just like Hollis did. It's a piece of board with dowels 4 inches apart. Really nice little handles. And I've showed you guys this method before in past videos, but I'm going to show it again because I love this method. Does it take a little more time when you're planting? Yes. The benefit is that you're not going to be thinning as much, and you're going to have perfectly separated, spaced carrots or root veg, whether it be turnips, beets, parsnips, whatever. So I'm going to show you guys this method, how I use it, and you might use it too. And what I'll do is I'll put a link to Hollis and Nancy. Then you can find the pattern for this. But basically it's just plywood with dowels in it, about 1 inch deep, and then I just screwed them in and glued them in, and I've got just really nice handles. So let's go down and show you how it works. All right guys, so, oops, almost fell. So I'm gonna do this and then this. And basically just gonna set it here. I'm gonna put my weight on it to make the impressions where the seeds are gonna go. And then I just offset it, because this bed is a little more narrow than the jig. I usually use this jig for that bed over there, but this is fine, it works good. Put my weight on it. All right, friends, we got a lot done. Got the carrots planted. Decided not to do any beets. I went and looked at the pantry and we have a ton of beets. So carrots, greens, and we'll be planting herbs, arugula, stuff like that. It's fresh things that we can have in the fall. Hey, thanks for joining us. Sorry we're not filming a lot. We're just busy, we're working, but we're gonna be doing some day trips. We're actually gonna be doing a really cool weekend trip soon. I'm not going to tell you, but it's going to be pretty awesome. It's going to be a 2-part video. It's going to be amazing. But hey, thanks for following us, guys, and put some comments down there if you have questions about the jig method of planting carrots. As far as fertilizing, the soil is fine. We've got bone meal, blood meal. Everything is good to go, and that's a long-lasting kind of slow release that we amended the soil with. So hey, thanks for watching, guys. God bless, and pray for the folks that got hit by the hurricane. We'll see you on the next one. Take care.